Create Out Loud is brought to you by Anchor.fm. And if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast so you can, yes, create out loud. It's free. They give you tools so you can record easily on your phone or your computer. They'll distribute the podcast for you. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor.fm and get started. Because, I want you to create out loud. Do you have an inner voice begging you to tap into your creativity, yearning to create, and maybe for years you've been saying, Or maybe creating is part of your life and part of your livelihood, but you still get scared, you still get stuck, and you're ready to create out loud. Hey, I'm Jennifer Louden. I'm a best-selling author of 9 books, a longtime creativity and writing mentor, a longtime creative entrepreneur, like 30 years. I've done so many things in the creative realm, and I'm just endlessly curious. How do other people do it? How do they balance desire and ambition against, life and kids and making money and having families? And what is productivity? And how do you put yourself out there without just hating it and creeping back under the bed? Welcome to Create Out Loud, conversations with creative people. Every week I'm going to be chatting with some of the world's most successful, admired, quirky creatives, trying to get into the nitty-gritty of how do they do this thing called Create Out Loud. We're going to talk about strategies for silencing that very annoying inner critic.
You start to hear the other voices of the well-meaning parents and aunts and teachers with all the language that keeps you from doing the things that are your dream.
We're going to talk about things like how to reframe our relationship with our work.
I seem to look at my work as like an art project.
And of course, we're going to talk about day-to-day advice about how do we turn our creativity and our interests and our passions into a financially viable business.
So I'm currently at something like 8,000 monthly recurring revenue since I started a membership about a year ago.
Our show is going to feature all kinds of creative voices, teachers, writers, mentors like Anne Lamott.
I say a prayer of turning it all over to God and his or her infinite weirdness and goodness.
An award-winning country singer, Rissi Palmer.
We are here. We are capable. We are worthy.
All of our guests have in common is they have made a vow, they have made a practice, they have made a reality of how they create out loud. Our first episode is with Anne Lamott, 7 times the New York Times bestselling author, and it comes out April 13th. And we're just getting started. We'll be here every week, so please subscribe so you don't miss one of our fantastic guests. We're going to work really hard, too, to pull out things from every conversation that you can use week by week, that you can add to your creative toolbox so that you're always learning things. I can't wait to get started, and I can't wait to help you create out loud.